everybody, this is Stephanie. I am back with another Project Life video. Now, before you figure out, yes, I've done this one. This is week 22 and this is where I stopped. So, I'm so behind and I want to play catch up. What I did is, moving on to week 23. I took the day, most of the better part of the day, and printed out all the photos for every week up until last week. I realized that I have a pattern of the next part of the year. I'm so busy with all the holidays and just overall with everything else that I start to slack off toward August. Last year's Project Life I did not complete it. I stopped at August, I believe, and I don't want to do that again. So I decided to print everything and catch up within the next week. I'm gonna try and just upload a ton of videos of Project Life processes since they're already done. I cropped all the photos, placed them in, and all I gotta do is decorate and embellish and do my journaling. I'm showing you this really quick because there's going to be a change on my spreads right here. So this is going to be week 28 and this is going to be week 29. The reason why I did that is because this is around the time where my phone like just totally crapped out, and I had trouble recording, but also I had trouble with my printing of my quality of my photos. Some of the photos I was taking pictures, after a bit they would mess up. So the next two, I have like 3 or 4 pictures of this day where we're getting him a new bike. You can see that gray strip. I was intending to have a full photo where you can show his new bike, but it had a bigger strip of gray right here. So this is why I kind of zoomed in so you don't see that gray, and the other 2 photos are shot. So that's just an example of how bad the quality went. So I have less photos to be able to stick in here since most of them were either gray like that or completely white. Like they'll show up small, but the moment I press the picture, they're white. And getting my new phone, I try to like bring them over and somehow fix them, but it just shows like white spots in place of that picture. I think I have another photo right here where the quality is just so bad. I have 3 photos of this little scene right here, and it gets worse and worse. The 3rd photo is like all gray. So look at that. I don't know. You can kind of see it looks really bad, and I'm just so sad because that's the picture quality that happened toward the end of she's trying to get someone's attention if you hear her, the kitten. But I'm just so bummed that I don't have a lot to show for these weeks now. But I'm gonna look at the bright side. So sorry if you hear the kitten. They all went outside. That's why I went to check on her. So she's not happy. If you hear her just crying away. At the beginning of this year, I have actually thought I would go down a size from the 12 by 12 gable page spread to a 6 by 12 album, but it was beyond my, I don't think I could ever do that. So this is unfortunately kind of the case for a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna look at the bright side and just see if I like it. Who knows, maybe for 2022 I might like it enough to where I commit to changing. So but yeah, let's jump in now. I'm gonna start with week 23, which is where I left off. I'm so excited because the best part about being behind is if you're subscribed, of course, to a kid, they stack up. So I have June, July, August, all here to do. So like I can start them, get them done without having to wait for the products to come. So for this instance right now, it's perfect. All right, let me move these aside, the additional spreads that I don't need, and let's begin. All right, I am switching to a voiceover. This is sped up by 3 times. Pulled out my new kit. New to me anyways. It is the June release from LE Studio. And I always let you guys know how excited I am to work with a new kit. Being that this project is a year long, it gets repetitive. So it's nice to have some new products to excite you all over again. And I know that was part of how I got so behind. Just a lot of things kind of made the whole thing collapse. So I'm back and I'm ready to try and get this done. My main intention is to complete all of these spreads within next week. So you might just see a process video of Project Life every single day for the next week. And if I'm still not done, then the following week we'll have a process video of Project Life on top of other projects that I have in mind to do. So I'm trying to be a busy bee and complete all these projects. As you can see here, I was just looking for a title card since I generally like to pick that first, and I didn't want to pick the 3 that came within the kit. The beauty of picking out or purchasing their 6x8 pattern papers is I get to also, that happen to coordinate, that the brand has the same colors. I picked out 3 from the I didn't get to see which one that was. The XO. I believe it's last year's Valentine pattern paper. And I really like these papers. I'm going to trim them to fit the 2 filler sections there. This is the week from June the 1st to the 5th. I believe technically this week needed a few days, the last few days of May. But OCD, I guess you can call that, or I don't know. I just didn't want the last few days to be blended in with the first few days of June. So this is why I made it fit in the last week. And then, the last few days of May fit into last week. And this one, it left it kind of, room to play and make some filler cards. So I got my cards trimmed up and now I'm picking out my 3x4s. I really think I enjoy this collection so much, this brand, is because it does with a ton of blues and greens, and as you notice, most of my photos have that same color scheme. I have darker photos, so I think the only thing that I struggle with is the purple, but it's a nice struggle. It's a nice change as well. I don't see purple in a lot of collections, so it's a nice challenge. It's to try and incorporate it all over the spread when I bring in certain Project Life cards that have that accent. My favorite cards, shockingly, to use are normally the yellow ones. They're just so bright. They make me so happy. So I like pulling those in every chance as I can get. As you can see, I'm going to keep that Hello Summer because it is the first week of summer. I think the last day was like the 3rd or 4th. And so, which is basically this week. And yeah, and I like working with some filler cards because it gets you to, the homemade part, or the, make your own embellishments. And I just really enjoy doing that. Here I really tried to bring in that orange as the background since it matched with the picture on the left. Unfortunately, I just felt like it didn't show enough. It didn't give enough pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this card right here. And it has all the colors here on this spread. So I felt like that was a better fit. Alright, we're heading to the die cuts. Yay. And I'm going to start placing them on some pictures. I didn't even realize that I did not even take this out of their pocket and use my little template. I don't know if the glare is too bad. Let me comment down below. Let me know if this is okay. I might just start taking them out of their pockets and placing it on my template so that way there's no glare or any issues. I think in the middle of this process, I do try and adhere one of them onto the plastic without realizing that I almost did that. This is the add-on stickers that I had got from this during the month of June. This was an add-on. I don't think I bought anything else for that month. I was being good, which is very hard since they offer so many promotions and things like a percentage off of certain things. You get to bundle your shipping, so no additional prices. Alright, so I pretty much am done. I just had to do my journaling and then I adhered everything after the fact. Here it is all completed, super fast. I cannot wait to continue to document every week and catch up in my Project Life. I hope you enjoyed the process and you got inspired in some way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.